It's a fantastic looking game. When I heard that you guys were going to do a driving game, I originally was a bit sort of because I'm not a driving game fan, but this is probably a driving game that I think everyone has been waiting for. A driving game to play with friends, and it looks fantastic from the little bit we've seen. How many cars can you get? Let's start with a simple question.
Simple question, but a difficult answer.
Okay.
So the car lineup is something that we're going to cover later through the year, so we're going to tell you a lot more about the types of cars that we've got.
Okay.
But one of the things we're really focusing on doing with this game is kind of letting you get an attachment to a vehicle. So we're focusing big time on the level of personalisation and customisation that we've got.
Okay.
When we talk about the lineup later, hopefully what you'll see is that we've probably got one of the biggest varieties of vehicle choice that we've got in any game you've seen.
So you basically want to stick with one car and then you customise it for whatever needs?
No, you build up a garage of cars.
Okay, so you have
it's really allowing you to kind of choose the type of car and personalise it to suit the types of terrain this game's going to throw.
So you'll have your favourite like 4x4 and all of this.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because I'm terrible with cars. I don't know anything about cars, but I love the fact that I can customise it, design things, it's amazing. And you know, I love Top Gear. So I'm the kind of Top Gear person who watches it because I'm like, that is a gorgeous car. I don't know anything about how it works, but I don't need to. Design-wise, can you add decals to the car?
Yep, you'd be able to customise. We're going to a real level of detail with this, so you can choose how the car's going to look on the outside, so change the different body parts of it. But we can also strip away the outside of the vehicle, really get down to kind of the engine and the chassis, and start customising the different parts there, so you can bring the performance of the car up to the to the level that you want as well.
What kind of missions have you got in the game?
Yeah, so the game at its heart's a multiplayer game. The world that we've got there, you're going to be immersed in that. There's going to be players all around you, and we're making it really easy for you to group up with your friends or with other players. So any of the missions we've got in the game, you're going to be able to tackle those either by yourself, or you can tackle them cooperatively. And then we've got competitive missions on top of that as well. But we're going to talk a bit more about the types of missions and the competitive ones later through the year.
In the missions, are you going to have players who are able to just come in and...
No, so the missions are instant. So, you and 3 of your friends pick up a mission, then we'll kind of lock you into just the 4 of you playing. When you come out of that mission back into free drive, then you're back in, immersed in the world again.
Drop in and drop out. It's very simple.
It's very simple, yeah.
In terms of progression, can you unlock cars and do you get XP for missions? And how is that?
Absolutely, yeah. So the world that we've got's filled with activities. So you might have saw some a bit in the conference, but things like the skills that we have. Any of the activities and missions you do, the better you do, the more XP you earn, the better chance you have at winning new parts for your vehicle and being able to upgrade the performance or the customization of that vehicle.
Fantastic.
So we're trying to have RPG elements into this game.
Is there going to be like a damage system to the car? Can you completely wreck it, or do you repair it, or does it at the end of the mission is it absolutely fine? How is that going to work?
The cars do take damage. And the cars do, they will take damage over time as well. We're trying to keep the system really accessible and robust. We don't want you going to the garage, every 5 minutes just because you've had a particularly bad drive. The damage is there. You need to be a bit precious of your vehicle, but not in a way that's going to hamper your gameplay and your enjoyment of the game.
Let's quickly talk about the tablet integration, because you're able to design your car on your tablet. Is that correct?
Absolutely, and a whole lot more as well. We've got a companion application which is going to be on Android and iOS. What you've seen here today is just the ability to customise the vehicle in there, the same as what you can do in the game. So you finish playing on your Xbox or your PlayStation, you come away, you take the tablet, you can look at the parts you've unlocked, customise and change your vehicle, keep tabs on obviously how your friends are doing as well, and there's going to be a lot more as well, which actually lets you carry the game from the living room off out onto the bus or wherever you're going.
It's something I'm really excited for actually this year, because you've also got in the Division, you've got a similar system of integration with tablet, and I think it's a fantastic idea. So kudos to you. In terms of release for this, what are we sort of looking at when and on what platform?
It's coming out early next year. And it's coming out for Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and for PC. It's a next-gen game, this. You've seen the scope of the thing that we're doing.
Yeah,
so
it looks gorgeous. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Not just the cinematics, the in-game is fantastic. Looking back at the B-roll and things like that, it's absolutely wonderful. So I'm really, really excited for this. I think it's going to be probably one of the best car games. If it lives up to everything we've seen, one of the best car games for a very long time.
Absolutely, yeah.
And you're going to open it up to a lot of people like me who, I mean, things like Burnout were the last things that I played, and this is what I've been waiting for.
Good. I'm glad you're looking forward to it.
Brilliant.
Well, look, we're just so excited that we can actually finally talk about the game now.
Yeah, I can imagine. So we were told there was going to be a driving game, but that's all that obviously
Yeah.
was said. And I'm so glad that this is it.
Excellent.
So yeah, thank you very much to you guys.
Thank you.